left, and guess what I'm going to show you how to make today? Gnomes! Santa gnomes! They're so stinking cute, you guys. I saw this on Pinterest. I cannot take credit for doing this. I saw it on Pinterest. They weren't the Santa version. They were just regular little gnome guys or gnome ornaments or whatever. But I decided to make Christmas version or a Santa version because I thought they were so stinking cute, and they're so super easy too. So let me show you how these go together quickly. Could be a better way out there. I don't know, in Pinterest land. This is just the way that I happen to make it. So I happen to have some fur in my craft room from a previous project I did with some ice skates where I put this around the cup of the ice skates. So I had some fur. And then I had some white fur from a previous Christmas project too, down in the basement. So basically that's all I needed. You need some felt or some kind of fabric for the hats. I got 3 colors, 2 Christmas colors and then one kind of fun whimsical color. And you need a little bag of noses. I got these at Hobby Lobby. And let me see if I can see a size on these. 3/8 inch. 3/8 inch balls. Hopefully I'm reading that right. And there's 27 pieces in here. So yeah, just kind of get something that's proportionate. And then I use these little pieces of wood that I got from Dollar Tree. You could probably use anything. You could use a pine cone, you could use a wine cork, you can kind of use anything you want. So super quick, super easy. So this is how it's done. So basically I just cut some of this fur. Now the important thing with the fur is you don't want to cut the fur itself. Kind of just get your scissors under there and just kind of cut the backing and just keep sliding it through the backing. You want it to look like this beard has been growing for 100 years. There we go. And I have a little beard. So fun and cute. Okay, so then you just glue it to the bottom of your little guy, or about 1/3 of the way down, just enough for it to grab. And just glue it on and wrap it around. There you go. Like that. See? It looks like something already. Look at how cute. Okay, so while that's drying, he needs a hat. You might have to kind of get this excess fur. It kind of comes off where you cut. You'll have a little hairball. But that's okay. So get that out of your way. And while that's happening, you need to cut a hat. So let's see here. I think I'll do a red color just so you can see it. So just kind of have to measure so it goes around his head. And I do not profess to be, I know there's a certain way you're supposed to do this, and I'm not exactly sure what that is, but this is just the way I did it. I literally just glued it right above his beard. And all the way around to the back. And then just hold it kind of for a minute. And then basically what I did is I took kind of the corners off so it would go to a point like that. And Lisa, can you hand me the twine? I'm sorry, I forgot it. I forgot my twine. Okay, so before you close up the top, glue your twine into the top of the the little wooden dowel that you're using, so it just kind of comes out through the top of his hat. However long or short, I made these like ornaments. You could make them probably like refrigerator magnets, or I guess anything you want to. I tied a knot in mine so they would glue to the top of the little block of wood, but I'm sure you could glue them in as loose strings too. Get that down in there. I'll give that just a minute to set up. And then just take your felt and kind of roll it until you close the seam up, or mostly up, I should say. It's going to take a little. I'm sure there's a certain way, if you cut this on a certain angle or in a circle, it makes a perfect little cone head. That was like too much like work. I did this one night while I was watching TV. And I got close enough. Close enough is fine for me. Okay, so now we have this part of them. Now the funnest part, putting the nose on. No brainer, raw wood, just a little round ball. I put it right at the bottom of the hat and where the beard starts. Now make sure you know now where your front is based on your hook. So, now if you wanted to stop, you could probably stop right there and just have a gnome. But I wanted to take it a step further and make it like a Santa gnome. So I cut a little piece of this white fur, kind of doing the same as I explained about his beard, kind of trying to get underneath the fur. Don't overthink it, not that big of a deal. Okay, and then basically what I did is went around his beard. Or went around his nose, I should say. That would probably be more accurate. Go. And you can do this in one piece too. You can put the fur on first if you want and then glue the nose on. I kind of liked the nose peeking out of the fur, but you can do it any way you want. Okay, I'm just going to let that dry for just a second. And then you can put a jingle bell up top. You can put a, I used a little white ball because I wanted him to look like Santa. Okay, now I gotta let this one dry for a second. So on this already dry guy, see how they turned out? See, I like the fur kind of going up and over his nose, but you can do it any way you want. And I just glued it. You can sew it if you want to be fancy. That was too much like work. And then I am just going to add to this guy just a little bit of holly for his hat. And so I'm just going to put a little piece of holly here, kind of where the fur and the hat meet. And a little sprig of teeny tiny little red berries. Keep in mind the proportion. You don't want to use ginormous full-size berries on this little guy. And then just shake it out to fluff his beard. There you go. And that's it, guys. He's done. Isn't that so stinking cute? Now you can do them, like I said, for ornaments. You can put a magnet on the back and use them for refrigerator magnets, and just close up the hole on the top. You don't need the string or whatever. If you want to put arms on and have them holding a package or something, you could do that. But I just wanted to do his face and head. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little craft. Super fun and easy to make. You could even have your kids do it or Girl Scout troop do it or something. Gnomes are still trending, so popular this year. So make your own, show me what it looks like. Please be sure to like our page, subscribe to our page, like this video if you do. If you have any comments or whatever questions, please let me know, and be sure to tune in next time to see which craft we make next. Thanks guys, bye.